Have you ever felt a sense of calm wash over you when you step away from the noise of the world? When you find yourself in a place where the only sounds are the rustling of leaves and the gentle lapping of water? That is the power of solitude. It is a moment where you can truly connect with nature and with yourself. In a world that constantly demands our attention, solitude is a precious gift. It allows us to step back and breathe, to find clarity amidst the chaos. It is a time for reflection, for creativity, for simply being. In these moments, we can explore our thoughts and feelings without distraction. Many people fear being alone. They worry about the silence, the stillness, the absence of others. Our society often equates solitude with loneliness, but they are not the same. Loneliness is a feeling of emptiness, a sense of being disconnected. Loneliness is a negative state, a feeling of emptiness and isolation. It is something we seek to avoid, but solitude, chosen solitude, is empowering. It is a deliberate choice to be with oneself, to embrace the quiet. Solitude is a chance to reconnect with ourselves, to hear our own thoughts and desires. It is a space where we can grow and understand who we are. It is an opportunity to recharge and return to the world, feeling refreshed and inspired. Embrace the gift of quiet and discover the peace that lies within. We live in a world that values extroversion, where being social is often seen as the key to happiness and success. We are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us to be outgoing, to be social, to be on. Social media, advertisements, and even our peers encourage us to engage and connect. But what about the introverts? What about those of us who find peace and solace in solitude? For many, solitude is not a state of loneliness but a sanctuary. Being alone does not mean being lonely. It is possible to be surrounded by people and still feel isolated. Loneliness is a feeling of disconnection, a longing for companionship. It is an emotional state that can affect anyone, regardless of their social situation. Solitude, on the other hand, is a deliberate choice to spend time with oneself. It is a conscious decision to step away from the noise and chaos of everyday life. It is a time for introspection, for self-discovery, for creativity. In solitude, we can reflect on our thoughts, dreams, and aspirations. We all need time alone, even the most extroverted among us. It is essential for our mental and emotional well-being. It is in solitude that we can truly connect with ourselves and discover who we are. Embracing solitude can lead to a deeper understanding of our inner selves and a more fulfilling life. I remember the first time I truly embraced solitude. It was a moment that changed my perspective on life. I was on a trip to the mountains, surrounded by nature's beauty. The vastness of the landscape was both humbling and inspiring. I had gone alone, and at first I felt a pang of fear. The silence was deafening, and the isolation was overwhelming. What would I do with myself? How would I fill the hours without anyone to talk to or share the experience with? I soon discovered that I was in good company, my own. I began to appreciate the quiet moments and the freedom to explore at my own pace. I spent my days hiking, reading, and simply enjoying the peace and quiet. Each day brought a new sense of discovery and contentment. I returned home feeling refreshed and invigorated. The experience had rejuvenated my spirit and given me a new outlook on life. That trip taught me the importance of solitude. It was a powerful reminder that sometimes, the best company we can keep is our own. It taught me that I am enough, that I don't need to be constantly surrounded by people to feel happy and fulfilled. Solitude became a cherished friend, a source of strength and clarity. Embracing solitude is a journey, not a destination. Start small. Take a walk in nature, enjoy a cup of tea in silence, or simply unplug from technology for a few hours. You may be surprised at what you discover about yourself. Solitude is not about being alone. It's about being fully present with yourself. It is in these moments of quiet reflection that we find our strength, our creativity, and our true selves. Embrace the power of solitude. You may just find that the greatest journey you ever take is the journey within.